Alright guys, this is Kyle Perry and I'm going to show you Google and Google Drive. So for many of you, you already know about this stuff, but for those that don't, we do all have, and students do have, a Google login. So when you go to Google, you'll see these tools at the top and you'll need to sign in. I'm going to go ahead and use our generic that we have created. And walk you through some of these steps. So here we are, we're logged in. I have not created an icon or anything. We also can go to the Drive, and so Drive is what I wanted to show everyone here, is the basics of it. So when you click on Drive, it'll allow you to download it if you want to. I'm not going to download it this time, but you can. This will put it onto your desktop. So you'll see it just like an icon like anything else. So you can do that if you want to. It does make it a little easier and more accessible. Okay, you'll notice that my Drive is completely empty. It tells you right here that Drive lets you keep all your files within reach from any smartphone, tablet, or computer, which is true. You can access these files anywhere, anytime. They follow you. Whereas your U Drive or something like that is only accessible while you're at your desktop at school. Google Drive follows you everywhere. It follows you in the cloud. They call it the cloud, the file storage space that's over the web. Okay. So with Google Drive, it gives you the opportunity to create multiple types of documents. One of them is called a document. It looks like a word processor. The next one is a presentation, which looks a lot like PowerPoint. Spreadsheet, which is like Excel. Form. This is a place where you can make surveys and quizzes for parents, some other members of the staff, or your students. And drawing works a lot like Publisher. So these are, and there's more than that if you want to look into them, but these are the basic ones. So let's go ahead and click on a document, for example. And this is what it would look like. You give it a title. Then you can start working in it. Just a basic document here, looks just like Word. You have a lot of the same features. Now, there are some changes that are not the same as Word, so please look closely at this. I have the ability to share. So I can share this document with other people. When I share with others, there's two ways I can do it. I can give them a link to share it, which would look something like this. And when you go to the link, it gives them the link, but I can also give them the opportunity to just view it. Or I can give them the opportunity to edit it or just leave comments. So if I want them to provide feedback for what they think of my paper or some of my statements or whatever I'm working on, just commenting is a good thing too. They can't edit it, but they can view it and leave comments. Editing means they can work on it side by side with me. So that's one method to share. The other method to share is by typing in the email addresses of those that you want to share it with. And you can give them the same options. They can either edit it, comment, or view. So that's kind of a cool feature that Word does not allow you to do. Another thing that Google Drive and Google Docs and all the features of it allows you to do is to go to this button that says All Changes Saved in Drive. Literally every change that you make to this document, or if you have multiple people working on the document, they can go back and see their changes, who changed what, and then even better, they can restore the document they want to. So let's look at what I've done so far. You notice that I have one revision here, and that's all I have, and it shows you what Mary Teacher did. It even highlights the color. So you notice Mary Teacher is green, the color of what I worked on is green. If I had other partners, you'd see what each other contributed and how they contributed, because each person gets designated a random color by Google. Maybe Bobby Joe is blue, and you'll see his changes in blue. And again, you can go back to any of this revision history and go to any revision and go back to that particular document. So if someone deletes everything, you can go back in the past and retrieve any of that stuff. So that's kind of something neat that you may not know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get out of Google Docs because I kind of give you all a rundown of that. And now you'll see that my document that I started is automatically saved. I didn't have to go to Files, Save As, or anything like that. It stays in my Drive. Now, for file management purposes, if you started to acquire a lot of different documents in here, you could always create a folder and start organizing your drive however you want to. You can put folders within folders, etc., to make it look a lot like what we would normally see in our file management system with Microsoft. And that's basically it. That's some of the cool stuff that I really like about Drive, is that I can share. So I'll go back and do that again. So inside of my documents, I can share with others, which is right here, and I have the ability to go back through my revision history. Alright guys, thank you for the time, and hopefully you can start using this immediately in your classrooms if you aren't already doing so. Thanks.